In the dark depths, a nightmare hunts, silent, deadly, a lamprey. With a gaping maw filled with razor-sharp teeth, it latches onto its prey. A living vampire, it drains the life force of its victim, leaving behind a pale, lifeless husk. Lampreys are ancient creatures, survivors from a time before dinosaurs. Their eel-like bodies and lack of jaws mark their primitive origins. But what they lack in sophistication, they make up for in sheer predatory efficiency. Their mouths are not for biting but for clinging, for creating a seal that allows them to feed. The Great Lakes of North America have become a hunting ground for these aquatic vampires. These vast bodies of water, which include Lake Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario, are known for their stunning beauty and ecological significance. However, beneath the serene surface, a silent invasion is taking place. Introduced accidentally, they have thrived, their numbers exploding at an alarming rate. The sea lamprey, a parasitic fish native to the Atlantic Ocean, found its way into the Great Lakes through shipping canals in the early 20th century. Without natural predators to keep their population in check, these invasive species have multiplied rapidly, wreaking havoc on the local ecosystem. Native fish populations have plummeted, unable to withstand the onslaught of these relentless predators. The sea lamprey attaches itself to fish with its suction cup mouth, rasping through the fish's scales and skin to feed on its blood and bodily fluids. This parasitic relationship often results in the death of the host fish, leading to a significant decline in fish populations such as lake trout, whitefish, and salmon. Fishermen, who once relied on these waters for their livelihood, now face dwindling catches and economic hardship. Efforts to control the sea lamprey population have been ongoing for decades. Scientists and environmental agencies have employed various methods including chemical treatments, barriers, and traps to reduce their numbers. Lampricides, chemicals specifically designed to target lamprey larvae, have been used in tributaries where lampreys spawn. While these measures have had some success, the battle is far from over. The impact of the sea lamprey invasion extends beyond the ecological damage. Local communities around the Great Lakes have been deeply affected. The decline in fish populations has not only hurt commercial and recreational fishing, but also disrupted the cultural and social fabric of these regions. Community meetings and discussions are now focused on finding sustainable solutions to this ongoing crisis. Restoration projects are underway to help revive the native fish populations and restore the balance of the ecosystem. These efforts include reintroducing native fish species, improving habitats, and continuing research to develop more effective control methods for the sea lamprey. The resilience of the Great Lakes ecosystem and the dedication of those working to protect it offer hope for the future. Despite the challenges, the Great Lakes remain a symbol of natural beauty and ecological importance. The fight against the sea lamprey is a testament to the resilience of nature and the determination of those who strive to protect it. With continued effort and innovation, there is hope that the Great Lakes will once again thrive, free from the grip of these aquatic invaders. Lampreys are incredibly efficient reproducers. These ancient, jawless fish have developed a reproductive strategy that ensures their survival across generations. Their life cycle is a fascinating journey that begins in freshwater streams and rivers, where they spawn. A single female can lay hundreds of thousands of eggs, often in nests, constructed in the gravel beds of these freshwater habitats. The sheer number of eggs laid by each female lamprey is a testament to their evolutionary success. These eggs are fertilized externally by the male, who releases his sperm over them. After a few weeks, the eggs hatch into larvae, known as amocoites. These larvae are quite different from their parasitic adult counterparts. They burrow into the sediment and filter feed on microscopic organisms, remaining in this stage for several years. This extended larval period allows them to grow and develop in a relatively safe environment. Eventually, the larvae undergo a dramatic transformation into their adult form, developing the characteristic suction cup mouth filled with sharp teeth. This reproductive capacity, combined with their voracious appetites, spells disaster for their prey. As adults, lampreys migrate to larger bodies of water where they attach to fish and feed on their blood and bodily fluids, often causing significant harm to their hosts. The reproductive strategy of lampreys is a key factor in their ability to thrive in various aquatic environments. By producing a large number of offspring and having a prolonged larval stage, they ensure that at least some will survive to adulthood, despite the many challenges they face. This strategy has allowed lampreys to persist for millions of years, making them one of the most resilient and adaptable species in the aquatic world. The lamprey is a chilling reminder of the brutal efficiency of nature. This ancient creature, with its eel-like body and circular jawless mouth filled with sharp teeth, has been around for millions of years. It is a living fossil, a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. The lamprey's life cycle is fascinating, beginning in freshwater rivers and streams where they hatch from eggs. The larvae, known as amacoets, burrow into the sediment and filter feed for several years before transforming into parasitic adults. This transformation is nothing short of remarkable, as they develop eyes, a sucker-like mouth, and the ability to migrate to the ocean or large lakes. It is a creature perfectly adapted to its environment, a master of survival. The adult lamprey's primary mode of sustenance is parasitism. They attach themselves to the bodies of fish with their suction cup mouths, rasping away at the flesh to feed on the host's blood and bodily fluids. This method of feeding is highly efficient and allows the lamprey to thrive in various aquatic environments. However, this success comes at a significant cost to the ecosystems they inhabit. The lamprey's feeding habits can severely weaken or even kill their host fish, leading to a decline in fish populations. But its success is a tragedy for other species, as the lamprey's presence can disrupt the natural balance of the ecosystem. In regions where lampreys are not native, such as the Great Lakes in North America, their introduction has had devastating effects. The lamprey's parasitic nature has led to the decline of several native fish species, including economically important ones like trout and salmon. This decline not only affects the fish populations but also the entire food web, as predators that rely on these fish for sustenance are also impacted. A stark illustration of the delicate balance of life, the lamprey's impact on ecosystems serves as a reminder of how interconnected and fragile these systems are. The introduction of an invasive species like the lamprey can set off a chain reaction, affecting not just the fish they prey on, but also the plants, invertebrates, and other animals that make up the aquatic community. Efforts to control lamprey populations, such as the use of barriers, traps, and chemical treatments, are ongoing, but the challenge is immense, and the devastating consequences when that balance is disrupted are evident. Pollution, habitat destruction, and climate change further exacerbate the challenges faced by aquatic ecosystems. The lamprey, while a marvel of natural adaptation, highlights the importance of maintaining ecological balance and the need for vigilant conservation efforts. By understanding the impact of species like the lamprey, we can better appreciate the complexity of our natural world and the delicate interplay of life within it.